What's up, guys? Welcome back to Jared's Thoughts. We're introducing a new segment today. It's called Jared Walks because I'm on a walk right now, as you can see. And this is sponsored by our sponsors, Walking. And it's good for you. It's good for your bones. It's good for your joints. It helps get the blood flowing, all that. It's good for your immune system. It helps you get fresh air. So, like, whenever you're bored or whatever, like, you have energy that you just need to get rid of, just go for a walk. And, like, you also burn a ton of calories just walking. You don't even feel like you're working out. So, like, just good for you in general. Go on a walk sometime. But, today's topic, we will be talking about currency and voting. So if you think currency is this, and voting is taking place on November 3rd, then you need to turn the volume up and listen to this. So there's a very, very common misconception about our government because we think it's in Washington, D.C. for the most part. But, like, there's one order that, like, precedes all other human orders, human institutions, and that is natural order, literally nature herself. And if you think about it, if nature is conscious, which I believe it is, you could not believe it, I don't really care, this is my video, but if nature is conscious, that means the planet itself is conscious, and that means if this planet is conscious, then all the other planets are conscious, which means the entire universe itself is conscious. And if it's conscious, that must mean it has some order to it, correct? And if it has some order to it, that must mean that order is greater than whatever order it is. I mean, whatever order we can create for ourselves, like a government or an institution or whatever. So if that's the case, then a ballot to the United States America government does not really mean very much to the universe, right? So it's like, how do we communicate to the greater government, which is the universe, our desires or whatever? And that is how you spend, literally, this is why we're talking about currency and voting, because the actual currency is really your time and your energy. When you're born, you only have two things, that's time and energy. And when you die, you're out of time and energy. You're spent. You see what I mean? So it's like how you spend your time and energy so that makes your time and energy currency, and how you spend your time and energy, how you vote. If you think about it, if time and energy is something that you spend, right? You're basically saying, I want this because I'm spending it. I'm spending my time and energy to acquire this, right? So if you're spending time and energy on things and people that put you in a bad mood, you're basically telling the universe, I want things that put me in a bad mood. So if you keep spending your time and energy on things that make you feel bad, you're going to continue to feel bad. It's like watering a plant. If you continue to water this plant, that plant's going to grow. If you continue to spend time doing things you don't like, you're going to continue to be in situations that you don't like. It's like in this present moment, I have two things: time and energy, because that's current, you see? You see what I did there? And in this present moment, I'm telling the universe what I want my future to look like by my habits, by how I speak, how I act, how I think. That's my conversation to the universe. My life, every day, every moment is a conversation to the universe. What I literally spend my money on, what I do with my actions, what I think with my thoughts, what I watch with my eyes, what I listen to, what I take, literally what I put into my body, I'm telling the universe, whatever this is, I want more of it, clearly, because I'm indulging myself in it. So it's like in ourselves, like, we have been so conditioned to this way of living that, like, it's certain things that matter. Like, say, getting, I don't know. It's like certain things that matter, like voting on a certain day, or saving up your money so that you have enough to buy things or whatever. But like, it's our lives, our physical beings, and like not even non-physical parts of our being is involved in so much more that's beyond the physical. And like, this is true because like you literally think thoughts, and that's beyond physical. So it's like what you do in your mind, in your body, all of that, it's so much more beyond than just checking things off a list, you see, because it's life is continuous. It's ongoing. There's never, you don't press pause. Life just continues. Life goes on and on. And so it's like, it's literally what you do in each moment. How do you spend yourself? How do you spend yourself into your life, I guess? Because like, literally you could live the life of your dreams if you start to dream. If you're not even dreaming, if you're always having nightmares, of course you're gonna have a nightmare the next night. But if you keep saying, if you ask Mr. Sandman to bring you a dream, Mr. Sandman will bring you a dream. It's his job. It's like, and I know Christmas season just passed and all that, but like, honestly, I feel like Christmas is a big metaphor like that for this. Like, say Santa Claus equates to the universe or God, right? And your Christmas list, right? You write your Christmas list. Your moments of your life are what is on the list. So it's like you do something and Santa Claus checks. He checks who's been naughty and nice. And what you do is basically what you get on Christmas Day. And that's just literally just the future. So it's like, what if I'm doing something in this moment, say like I'm dancing, in the future I'm a better dancer because I've been dancing. Perhaps I have a dancing job or whatever, and I'm getting paid for it, and I'm literally just dancing. You see what I'm saying? It's exactly like that. You vote with your actions. Each action is a vote. If I'm rude to someone, I'm basically voting for rudeness. If I'm promoting something that separates people, I am voting for the separation of peoples. And the separation of peoples leads to evil, leads to war, all that. So what I do personally is I like to vote. I like to vote in love. I like to be a loving person. And because I like being a loving person, my actions are voting for love. And although I'm just one person, it's like I'm sending out a vibration. I'm sending out a vibration. I'm sending out a vote whenever I do or think literally anything that's part of my being is voting, say, for love. And then that sends out a positive vibration in the universe because my vote does matter. And so even though if the entire world doesn't change, at least personally, I'm going to get more of that back because what goes around comes around. It's a law. So I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe, perhaps. But if you like this video, like it. I don't know. Maybe subscribe. Until then, catch you next time.